So Lord Jamar has issued a challenge, a debate, a challenge to a debate or cipher, if you will. I think it was cool. I mean, I think it was beyond cool. I think it says something that he calls it a cipher. He pointed out the fact that even the term cipher is something that comes from the 5% nation, and which is black American culture. Um, and it was adapted into the landscape of hip hop. You know what I mean? All of the things that they're like, everything that we call every part of hip hop. You know, whether it's breakdancing, whether it's popping and locking, whether it's the whopping and the or you know the dances, the graffiti. I don't know where the word graffiti comes from. I don't honestly. I don't know where graffiti comes from. But what I'm saying is, I'm just thinking of it. I'm being reminded of another fact. I mean, another point that Lord Jamal had in his prior blog on the matter, where he was like, it looks like Black American culture. You know, it doesn't look like or sound like Puerto Rican or Jamaican culture or any other culture for that matter. And salute to all cultures. I mean, we all. I mean, you know, like anybody who knows me knows how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? I rock with everybody. Um, Welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is. I especially rock with the monsters. I'm the president and tour guide. I'm your host. I'm the landlord, the owner, the tenant, the janitor. I'm off the damn floor. With you, pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Um, yeah, cause pause is not don't yeah, people always talking about the pause. Like yo, what you got on your mind? What you got on your mind? It's funny to us. Anyway, so he's issued a challenge to a debate, a cipher, with KRS-One, Busta Rhymes. He mentioned Pete Rock. He mentioned Crazy Legs. Was it Charlie Chase? I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Like I said, I agree with Lord Jamal, but I don't know. I wasn't there. I was born in '73. Like me and hip hop would have been classmates. That's the homie. You understand what I'm saying? Um, Hip hop is a little bit older than me. You know what I'm saying? By some months. So I would like to know. Like I wouldn't. I don't want to misrepresent the culture. I mean, like I said, I have my belief, but you know, if somebody can show me different, I'm willing to listen. I am. I'm not one of those dudes who get so stuck. Like I'm a contrarian. I just learned that word from y'all, and when I was a blog I did some months back, where I was talking about how if I see everybody leaning in one direction, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing about myself, but if I see everybody just seeming like they blindly leaning in one direction, I'm gonna look in the other direction to see. You know what I'm saying? So what's to this? What's to this? Like, you know, like when everybody loved Jordan, I was an Isaiah. I didn't even watch basketball back then. Everybody was talking about Jordan. I heard a couple of credible niggas talk about Isaiah. That was who I was supporting. So, you know, so yeah, like I would like to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if what people saying. I personally believe, I'm a firm believer in the great quote by whoever said it. A wise man knows that he knows nothing. You know what I mean? Whatever you know, the right piece of information can change that if you accept it. You know what I'm saying? If you accept said information. But yeah, a lot of dope, not just dope names, but a lot of, I want to say, credible, qualified names, or should be. Everybody should be qualified you know what I'm saying, to have a very I don't know what's the word, a very provocative pause, a very very interesting conversation and debate, cipher. Word up. It should be. I will say this. MC Shan, I saw a video from MC Shan where he was talking about it. And he was saying how him and like him, I think he mentioned LL too, I believe. It was on Instagram. I'm scrolling, like, you know how Instagram, if your screen go black while you watching a video, and your screen, like, you open your screen back up, that joint going, you can't find it. So what I do remember seeing Shan say was saying that, like, the Kangos and the fat shoelaces and I don't know what he was, like, the BVDs, like the nylon shirts and stuff like that. Like, he was like, that all came from the Puerto Ricans. I was like, interesting. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hear nobody refute that yet. You know what I mean? I do agree that the style, fashion, the way we, the way we give it up as far as what our attire is an important element to hip hop culture. You know what I mean? But I will say this. Lord Jamar did say, he was talking about, he was like, what's with this plucking four elements or five elements? He's like, it's DJing and it's MCing, right? Now, I acknowledge the graffiti, I acknowledge the breakdancing, right? You understand what I'm saying? Some people, they debate on whatever that fifth one is, right? And some people say it's knowledge. Some people say it's, I guess, the fashion. I don't know. I don't even know if they say that about, like, the fat. I don't even think they put that in. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, right? But what I'm saying is this. What I want to say is this. I accept all of the, I accept those four main ones, and, possibly whatever the fifth one is, like, if it's knowledge, if it is fashion, I would accept that too. If it was production, if it was beat making, if it was beatboxing, which I think should be one of them, you understand what I'm saying? If it was beatboxing, I would accept that as well. You know what I mean? But I do believe that the most dominant forces in hip hop are the DJ and the rapper. You know what I mean? You take them away and you lose the vehicle to move all of the rest of the culture forward. You remove those two, you lose its voice. You lose its, you lose a very big or important way to spread, pause, the message, the gospel, the word, the sound, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the vehicle. Those two elements are the vehicle that move the rest of it along, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you don't agree, you can let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't tripping. Those of y'all who comments that I delete, it's because y'all be talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not tripping if you disagree with what I'm saying, and if you willing to educate me. Hip hop is one of the only professions in the world where a nigga that work at McDonald's can tell me about my job. I'm not mad about. Yes, I am. I'm mad about it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because it's not like they taught it in schools when we was coming up. I hear they teaching it now in schools. I don't know in what capacity, but nevertheless, this debate is a good one. To all of the people who feel like, I don't know why we even having this debate, blah, 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 blah. It's because black people can't have nothing. Like, we can't have nothing. So it's like, we think this, we thought this was ours. Y'all want to tell us different? Prove it. How? You know what I mean? Everything black people done created and are responsible for, and think of that. You know, I won't even do that to my brain or pause or the time of this video. You know, you do that on your own. You can list some of the things that black people created, or black Americans. I mean, black people in general, but black Americans, because we speaking of hip hop, which is black American culture, the same. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's blacks in Puerto Rico, it's blacks, you know, Jamaicans are black. You understand what I'm saying? Black America, they won't let us. The slave culture. Y'all ain't do nothing, but y'all did everything. But y'all ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't like that. So the conversation is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody else was, you know, contributed in the creation, I, Rockness Monster, will accept that, and I will begin to sing those tunes. I'll spread that word. But as of now, no, that hasn't been proven to me. You understand what I'm saying? Who he said? He invited Fat Joe. He invited Grandmaster Flash. He put a lot of names on that list. You understand what I'm saying? We'll see what happens though, man. I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, leave a leave a super thanks if you want to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. And if you would rather hear me rap than hear me blog, and you complain about that, then click the link that says rocknessbcc.bandcamp.com in the what you call it, because I know you ain't hear some of the stuff that's there. So you know what I'm saying? Or just go on YouTube and type my name in, and there's music there too. You understand what I'm saying? That's the free one. But if you want to be a citizen, you know what I'm saying. If you want to support, you know what I mean, then that is what it is. But yeah, hip hop. What say you? Made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4 music notes. All right, rock on, rock going.